probably be into the sun later. I'm trying to be up on the hill so I can get a little bit of depth for the viewing today. Looks like Roosevelt's taking the field. Looks like we have Fee in net. Looks like Faith is on the field. Adele Blum, Elise, Alanya, and Avery. And then we have Dara, Adele Davies, Alora, Malia, and Alice as well to start with us here today. Roosevelt in white, Sass is in red. And we're off. Here we go. Dara gets the first touch of the game for Roosevelt. Sent over Sass with the ball right in the middle. Looks like Dara was able to knock it down, but Sass still has the ball working that right wing. Adele Davies over there playing defense against her. Knocked out of bounds, going to be a throw in for Sass. They threw it in, knocked down by Roosevelt, and Faith just kind of stepped it up. Found Elise. Elise found Avery. Avery's bringing it up. Avery all the way to the corner. Tried to cross it in, knocked over by a defender. Adele Davies crossed it in, still knocked away. Sass on the ball. Sass working his way through the midfield here. All right, here we go. Sass is going to bring it, looking right to bring it up across midfield, but Dara knocked it away, centered it, but went to Sass. Sass player gets it through. It's going to be on to Fee. She's going to grab that. Fee just boots it. Big bounce over the defense. It goes right to the other goalie. So this is a turf field, unlike the last game, which was on grass. So everything should be a lot faster today. I'll be slightly blocked out from the trees and a giant camera on the other side when we get there. All right. So Roosevelt throw right at the midfield, throwing it up line, headed away by Sass. Adele throws it back in. Faith got a touch on it, got it over to Avery. Avery to Dara. Avery back to Malia. Malia's on the ball, takes a couple touches, clears it all the way up, trying to get to Alanya. Intercepted by Sass. And Sass able to. Looks like we've got the white lines are going to be our out of bounds line. The blue line is not. Ball in for our Alice. Elise hit it on over. Just tipped over Faith. Adele with a touch. Dara with a touch. Faith. Just kind of back and forth in the middle right now. Dara was able to punch that away. Looking for Alanya. Didn't quite get there. Ball in, comes all the way in. Malia with the challenge, keeping it in, trying to keep her player back. There we go. Sent back, but Alora was there to knock that away, chip it back up for us. Lanya with a header. Elise. Sass is just going to play it back to their goalie. Alanya trying to get in there. Again, that's where that camera is kind of blocking us out, and it'll be in that corner the whole game. Alice with a good defense there, and Malia just knocks it out again. It's going to be a Sass throw, slow him down. Ball in. They were able to chip it up. They're getting a run on it. Laura sent it back. like they were trying to see if he could get it. Oh, wow. Sass decided to keep that in versus going for a corner. And she just chips it right back to Fee. So we'll take that. Fee sends it up. And went off Faith, and Dara was able to get up there to Avery. Avery sending it up the line. We're going to have a Roosevelt throw in right around midfield. All in. They're calling out about Sass working around the back end of their end there. Alanya competing, trying to take it away. Foul on Alanya. Going to be a free kick on Sass. Sass is going to take a free kick from the back end there. Send it right up into the middle. Knocked down by Alice. Right in the middle. Midfield. Alice to Alanya. Alanya looking for a play. Sass ended up taking it. Alice just kicked it into the middle. Ended up on Faith's foot. Faith looking for a play. Going to find Malia. Malia looking for a way out. She's just going to go back to Fee. Fee plays it with her feet and sends it up. Adele with a good step to keep that away from the defender. Alice now to Alanya, chips it up, looking for Elise. Elise, his defender just poked it away. Going to be a Roosevelt throw. Alice going to have a throw in here. Ball in. Headed back out. Going to be another throw in for Roosevelt. Throw in, headed away, back down to Malia. Malia takes a touch. Over to Dara. Dara's going to turn and send that the other way. Finds Adele Davies. Adele up the line and out of bounds. Going to be a throw in for Sass. Ball in, and it's going to get onto a Sass defender here. They're going to play it back to their goalie this time. And that's goalie tried to play it out. Alanya cut it off. Sent it to Adele, who tried to get up for Avery, and it just got knocked away. So now Sass has got the ball back in the midfield. Moving it around, bringing it up the far side, up to their winger. And they just brought it right into the middle. Malia able to knock it away. And Adele sent it up the line for us again. Sass tried to switch fields, but that got blocked by one of their midfielders. So now they're playing it through the middle. Dara with a good play to knock it away from her player. Sent back to Fee. Fee's playing with her feet. Over to Malia. Malia to Alice. Alice up to Adele, and that one went out of bounds. Ball in from Sass. All right, chipped up to Elise. She's got it on the offense now. Finding Alanya. Alanya going to go around her player. Alanya got a little bit too far out in front of her. Sass sent it away, but that's going to be a Roosevelt corner. The goal is right in front of that building. Really hard to make out. That building, it looks kind of like a barn. The goal is right there. I can't see the free kick being taken. I can just tell you when it comes in. Alani's going to take it, send it in. Ball in, headed up by Sass, all the way out. Sass with the second header, but right to Alora. Alora's looking for a play. She dropped it out to Adele. Adele to Avery. I'm sorry. Yeah. Still working. Sass with the ball, playing it around their back end, trying to get it out, but Avery's there. Avery's turn to try to bring it in. Avery Now Elise shot, save goalie. Is there nothing there? Sass's goalie just kind of punts it. It's going to be a big bounce. Probably going to get out of bounds. Yep, there it goes. Alice going to throw it in. Ball in. Headed away. Sass trying to keep control. Kind of back and forth here in the middle. Sass going to center that ball, hits the back of Adele Blum, and Alora sends it back up off of a Sass player. Alanya just boots it up, looking to see if Avery can get on the end of one. And there she does. Avery got a touch on it, and she's able to control it, keep it in. And centered it. Alanya shot over everything. That one. He's going to go out for a goal kick.
Nice passing!
Sass is going to send it out now. Playing out the back. They're just going to try to send it up the line now. Malia with a header. Adele Blum with a header. Faith with another header. And on over to Alanya. Alanya hits it off a player right to Elise and knocked out of bounds by Sass. Gonna be a throw in, but from the right next to the guy in the blue sweater. Ball in from Alice. Headed directional by Faith, but Sass on it again, just kind of boots it up and out of bounds. We'll have a repeat of the same play from the same spot. We're about 13 minutes in. Ball in from Alice. Malia's going to get a touch. Holds. Sends it on over to Dara. Dara back to Malia. Malia on over to Alora. Alora's going to bring it up the far side. To Adele, to Dara. And Sass ends up taking the ball away. And now they're working up. They send it over the top, but Adele is there, and she just boots it back up and actually goes out of bounds. Throw in Sass, out off of Adele. Sass gonna another throw in. Ball in, taken away by Avery. Out of bounds off of Sass. Again, Roosevelt's in white, Sass is in red. We're about 14 minutes into the match. 0-0 score. Roosevelt with the throw in. Goes over all our players. Sass able to just kind of center it. Dara with the touch back into the middle. Collected by Sass though. Trying to bring it in toward the goal again. Chipped it up and through the middle. A couple of different takeaway and tackles there. Almost looked like a handball on Sass. Alice able to hit that ball into one of their players. It was the Sass throw in, now it's going to be a Roosevelt throw in. Alice is going to take that. Ball in to Dara, back to Malia. Malia kicks a touch, sends it back to Dara. Sass ends up taking it away. They're building up their offense right now. Malia's there. Ball up. Headed up by Adele, headed by Sass. Malia with a volley with her foot on over to Alanya. Alanya just going to send it deep on the other side to a big switch. Sass able to get there though. Ball back. This is actually a battle of state champions. This is Roosevelt, the 3A state champion, and Sass, the 2A state champion last season. Sass sending it up. Malia defending. Malia able to slow her player down, and the player tried to take a shot anyway, right into Roosevelt player. Enough time for everybody to get back, and now out of bounds for a goal kick for Roosevelt. Fee's going to take the kick. No high press, so she's going to play it out wide to Malia. Malia up to Adele. On back to Alice. Alice can take a look. Back to Adele. Over to Alanya. Back to Adele. And sends it up the middle, but Sass able to take it away. Sass working the ball up the middle. Looking for a shot. So trying to take everything from the middle here. Adele sends it out to Avery. So it looks like Sass likes to work the middle of the field and Roosevelt likes to work the corners. Faith sends it up. Oh, just headed away. Elise was on a run. If that gets over that defender's head, that looks good. But volleyed back into the middle. Just kind of back and forth. Another header by Adele. Another header by Sass. Now directionally touched over to Avery. Avery's going to work on her player, going around the wing again. All the way. And able to get the cross off for a corner. This will be, I think, Roosevelt's second corner of the match. Sass is having a change. Very hard to make out the goal on my camera and even here at the field. But it looks like it's going to be Lanya. Sends it in. Headed away by Sass. Adele got there. Up to Alora. Alora's on the ball. Sends it in. Found Elise. Elise to Adele. Try to switch it into Faith. Just taking away Dara over to Adele. Adele over to Alice. Alice has it back to Malia. Malia on over to Dara. Dara sends that around to Adele. Adele up the middle to the other Adele and back out. Bounds off of Sass. Looks like Faith came out. I did not see who came in for it. Looks like Bridget came in. So Faith out, Bridget in for the first sub of the match for Roosevelt. A little back and forth here in the middle. Bridget on the ball. Bridget working. She's going to lead that on over to Avery. Avery coming around, gets around her player again, getting held. And it's out of bounds for a free kick for Sass. Sass with the goal kick. Center back takes it, sends it up into the middle, headed away by Bridget, right to Elise. Elise going in, just blocked away by a Sass player, and they're able to send it all the way back out. Alora with a nice tackle. She's got a dispossessed by Sass. They're going to go up. You got one player making a big run. Now they've got somebody on the other side. And Dara able just to send it out of bounds. Sass with the throw in. Send it into the middle, looking for a play. Dara able to hit that away. Sass gonna work it around the outside. sorry, Alanya was there with pressure. Bridget now on the ball. Bridget, Sass ends up taking it away. Keeper, okay. That ball was kind of in the middle of three defenders all deciding what to do, and Fee with a good strong call to come out and grab it. Sends it out, goal kick over to Adele. Adele's just going to send it all the way up. That's going to go all the way through for goalie kept it in. She's just going to pick it up, play it. Called something, I'm not quite sure what it is. I think it's just going to be a drop ball to the goalie. So goalie picks it up. She's going to punt it looks like. Calling for a punt. There it is. Punt right to the middle. Bridget with a touch. Alice sends it back up the middle. Elise there. It's kind of going back and forth. Sass keeps getting headers on it though. And they're able to work the ball back out. Leah touches it away, but Sass is still right there. Now Sass is on the run. They've got one player against Laura and Alice. Shot. That's wide. Out of bounds. He's going to have a goal kick now. She's going to touch it off to Laura. Laura on over to Adele. Adele to Dara. And actually out of bounds. She tried to connect it to Avery, just missed. Going to be a Sass throw in. Ball in from Sass. Knocked away. Elise on the ball. Elise over to Bridget. Bridget in the middle. Bridget in the middle looking. She's just going to lay it out for Avery. Avery's there. Avery trying to get around her players. She's got two players following her. Back out to Adele. Adele sends it in. Oh, that's going to be a goal kick.
Nice ball.
I think Alanya was going to maybe have a chance at that one, but got past her and then over the goalie who made a play on it but didn't touch it. Out of bounds for a goal kick. They're just going to play it out the back now. Dispossessed by Roosevelt. Alanya, yep, got a touch, but Sass was still able to keep it. Sass is going to bring it up. Lays it off, and then they send it back up the middle. Chipped over the defender, but Laura was there. Alice is just going to send it across into the middle, over Bridget's head, onto Elise. Elise back to Bridget. Bridget with a chip up over her player. To Alanya there. She's going around the corner. Alanya, low cross, chipped away by Sass. And Bridget put it back in, and it's going to be offside. 25 minutes in, first half. Sass just kicks that one straight out of bounds. It's going to be a throw in for Roosevelt. Alice with the ball in. Bridget, the touch. Sass dispossessed, but yeah, Elise was making them work. So they're going to send it all the way down into our corner. They chipped it away to Fee. Fee's going to find Alice. Back over to Malia. Malia's left foot up. Alanya to Bridget. Bridget to Alanya. Alanya back up. And Elise is there. Elise is there. Can't you get it? Oh, just wide. Goalie came out. Took her angle. Just wide, and she actually didn't get a piece of that one. It looked like maybe she did, but that's going to be a goal kick. Elise is coming out. Great opportunity there. Elise is coming out for Gabby now. Sass bringing the ball out the back. Trying to work this close side here. Alice stepped up. She's going to get that over to Malia. Malia's got one look. She just goes back to Fee. Fee setting it up. Sends it up. Find Avery. Headed away by Sass. But Adele Blum's there. Send it over to Adele Davies. To Bridget. Back to Adele. Drop to Alora. Alora battling. Adele. Sends it up. This time off of Gabby, who directs it over to Avery. Avery's coming across the middle with it. Avery sends it over to Alice. Alice over to Alanya. Alanya able to keep it. She's going to cut inside. Shot. That either hit Gabby's back, or I think it might hit Gabby's back and popped it up enough for the goalie to have a little bit easier play on it. Good strike by Alanya. Goalie send it in the middle. Big header. Heading the wrong way. Malia's on the run. She just sends it back to Fee. Fee's going to play it. She's just going to send it up the middle.
Nice ball, Fee.
Found Avery. Avery working. Avery able to hold on to it. Drops it over to Adele. Adele back to Dara. Dara back on over to Malia. Malia's on it. Had a little bit of time. Left foot right there up to Gabby. Gabby knocks it down. Moves it around. Finds Adele Davies now. Adele just over midfield. Sends it in. Off of Adele Blum. To Gabby. To Bridget. Bridget working. Sends it over to Avery. Avery's going to go around her player again. Comes around. Centers it. Adele back to Bridget. No, Adele Davies now going to take a shot. And headed by Alanya into a Sass player to stop it. Sass not wanting the pressure right now. I think they're going to boot it. Yeah. Right in the center. Headed up by Sass. Alice with the chest. Alice keeping control. Alice just going to find Malia. Malia with the touch. Going around. Just tries to thread it through, but it ends up on Bridges' foot after one deflection by Sass. Alanya sends it deep. Headed down by Sass, but right to Gabby. Yeah, just got it away from her. Cleared. Alora now, she's got it. She's going to take it up across midfield to Avery. Avery finds Alora again. Alora gets contacted and gets tripped down, and then they don't call any foul and just give it to her out of bounds for Sass.
Go Riders!
Can be a Sass throw right around just their side of midfield. Ball in. Okay, I called a foul this time, it looks like. So Laura's going to have a free kick just our side of the midfield. Laura just sends it up into the middle. Headed up by Sass, headed by Alanya. Alanya working to get back on the ball. Sass got it. Call a foul on Alanya. Maybe Sass, free kick. Pretty deep in their zone. It's just out their goalie box. Sass is coming in for a change. 30 minutes in, 10 minutes left in this half. Sass is going to try to send it in. Try to collect it in the middle. Was able to get it back. Alora goes around her player, looking for a play to Dara, back to Adele. Adele's going to bring it up. She has space. Dumps it off to Avery, back to Adele. Adele with another touch. Try to play it low to Gabby, intercepted by Sass. Sass chips it over the top. Adele is there. She's just got to get it away, but Sass player knocked into it anyway, knocked it out of bounds for a goal kick. So that works too. Fee with the goal kick. Still 0-0, Roosevelt in white. Plays it out to Malia. Malia's looking for a play. Brings it up. Right over to Gabby in the middle. Gabby's going to find Alanya. Yep, went around her player. Alanya's going to cut in on it. Alanya goes around her player right into, tried to cross that right into a player. Came down, Gabby came down with another shot with the one touch, just missed the goal, short left. Going to be a free kick for Sass, or a goal kick for Sass, I should say. Ball out, working the far side of the field now. Avery able to get Sass to put it out of bounds, so Tell's going to have the throw in. Tell throws in, looking for Avery, looking for Bridget. Bridget on the ball. Bridget working away up the line. That was directed at the goal, hit away by Sass. Sass knocked it out of bounds. Going to be another throw in, kind of from the same area as the last one. Adele throws in, headed down by Sass, chipped up by Sass now. Big bounce. Dara came in, bodied out, and took it. Adele took it away. Adele Blum took it away from him. Now Alice is on the ball. Alice trying to set something up. Going for Alanya. Alanya. Back to Alice. Big switch on over to Alora. Alora's going to bring it up. Take a big swing at it. Going to get in. Alanya's there. Gets one touchdown. Chips it across to Bridget. Taken away by Sass. Alice is there. Alice goes around her player to Alanya. Just taken away. Fighting for it in the corner. That's going to be a Roosevelt throw on the other side of the tree. Ball in. And Sass is going to come away with it. Send it up into the middle. Just kneed out by Sass. Going to be a throw in for Roosevelt. Just on our side of the midfield.
We got it, you guys.
Alice, ball in, headed away by Sass. Sass getting the ball, comes free to Malia. Malia back to Fee. Fee on it with her foot. Stops it, looking for a play. She just dumps it off to Alora. Alora up the line. Oh, got through everybody. Gabby's going to get there. She's going to be able to keep it in. Gabby crosses offside, outside of the net. So that's going to be a goal kick for Sass. Sass's goalie. They got everybody back, so she's going to roll it out to her player, and she's going to be the one to kick it. Sending it, and they're working it out the back on the far side. Back in, press. Bridget takes it away, directs it over to Avery. Avery to Bridget. Bridget working, sends it out, but Sass gets it. Adele challenge. Adele challenging. Adele Blum challenging. They're going to call a foul.
Nice hustle, Blum.
Okay, so it looks like Adele Blum is coming out, and Faith is coming back in. Sass has a free kick. Just their side of the midfield. They trying to send it up and over. Malia chips it back in. Finds Alanya. Alanya's on the ball, looking to set something up. Sends it back to Malia. Malia looking for a play on over to Alora. Alora's going to bring it up. Send it deep into the middle. Sass able to knock that down and keep control of it. Out of bounds off Sass now, so going to be a throw in for Roosevelt. Adele's going to get the throw in here. Ball in, headed down by Sass. Sass controls. Bridget dispossesses Sass, takes it away, gets around a player. Bridget tries to center it over to Gabby, but taken away. It's going to be another Roosevelt throw. Maybe 3 minutes left this half. Adele throws it in, headed out by Sass. Oh, kept able to keep in. Adele kept it in. Now it's going to be a Sass throw off of Bridget. Ball in. Sass collects. And Bridget poked it away. Faith headed up, trying to shield out. Pushed in the back. No call. Malia over to Alice. Alice takes a couple touches. Finds Adele. Adele goes around her player, but right to the other one. Forced her into another player. Midfielder's taking it. Keeping possession. Trying to send it up, but Alice is there. Alice on over to Malia. Malia's going to take some space. Try to set something up. Off of Bridget. Dispossessed there. Avery trying to get that pass. Knocked him down. Faith with a couple touches. Back to Malia. Malia on the ball. Right there to Gabby. Back to Malia. Find Avery. Malia takes a couple touches. Finds Gabby in the middle. Gabby trying to find Avery. Avery steps in front of that. Shielded off to the goalie though. Sass gonna punt it out into the middle. Dara knocks it down, directs it back toward the Sass goalie, but Sass takes it away in midfield. Out of bounds. Throw in Roosevelt. Bill Davies with the throw in. Headed back by Sass, and Dara just sends it from there. It's gonna be a goal kick. We've probably got a minute or two left, if that. This first half, 0-0 match. Sass playing it out the back. Avery with that press, able to make him force some action, but out of bounds off Avery. Sass with the throw in. Dara able to get in front of it, headed out of bounds. But they're going to call a foul on Avery instead. Sass looking for a play here. Sass sends it into the middle. Dara just missed a header. Malia able to come in and clear that ball. Faith headed down. Alanya pops it up for Alice. Alice got a touch on it. Faith got a touch. Ends up on Alanya's foot. Alanya got shielded out. Sass able to collect the ball in the backfield. Sass working the ball back up. Sass is on it. Faith on over to Alice. Alice, we're going to bring it up. Keeps it. Back to Malia. Malia. Dara. Dara just sends it wide. Adele's on the ball now. Back to Dara. Back to Alora. Alora trying to play it up. Finds Avery. Avery back to Adele. Adele sends it up the middle. Looking for a long ball. Headed back off of yeah. Headed back off of Sass. That's going to be a corner. This should probably be the last play of the half here. If their clock's close to mine. This has got to be a good one here, and we got to watch the counter. So it looks like we're sending most people up right now. Ball up and over. So that never came in. There's half.